Hey y'all, so we're gonna jump right into this video as usual. I'm gonna be making dinner. I got everything from Wegmans. Yes, Wegmans. I got everything from Wegmans. So if you got a Wegmans near you, go ahead and get your ingredients. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is poke some holes up in these sweet potatoes because we're not boiling them, we're not roasting them. We are going to stick them in the microwave for about a good 10-15 minutes. Okay. Here is my lamb chops. I already cleaned them with my lime and my vinegar. Now I'm just taking whatever seasonings that I could find in my cabinet that sounds good, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sprinkle these things up. Okay, I'm not marinating them right now because I'm hungry. I just got from home from work. I'm tired. I'm ready to eat. I'm just gonna make something. Okay, before I was a baker, I was a cooker. Okay, I used to cook on a day-to-day basis every single day. We didn't eat leftovers. All right, I made dinner every single day before I became a baker. Now that I'm a baker, the bacon has taken over. Okay, it's taken over. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. I'm blessed. I'm grateful for all of my customers, but it's a lot sometimes, and if you know, you know. But here I am just dicing and mincing up my garlic. um it's nothing fancy to it. I'm just going to go ahead and mince this so I can go ahead and stick it in my asparagus and my lamb chops. This is your preference. You can go ahead and mince your garlics how small, how big, but I like mine pretty small. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it until I'm comfortable with what it looks like. All right. Now I'm gonna take a half a stick of butter and I am going to put that in my saucepan, and I'm just gonna go ahead and let that melt. My heat temperature is on high right now so that I can melt my butter down. Clearly you can see that it's starting to, melt as fast as possible. Now I have placed my lamb chops in there. I didn't get that on camera. I'm sorry, y'all. Please bear with me. This recording thing is a lot sometimes, okay? But yes, now, oh, this is moving pretty fast. Okay, so now I am taking all the guts out of the sweet potatoes that I cooked in the microwave. They was in the microwave for a good maybe 20-30 minutes. I just pretty much put them on 10-minute intervals. I did 10 minutes one time and then I took it out to see how soft they was. They wasn't too soft. So I put them back in there for another 10 minutes. Okay. Now I scooped all of the guts out. I'm going to put it in my food processor and I'm about to make sweet potato baby food. Okay. That's what it is. That's how smooth it came out. It came out as baby food, pureed sweet potatoes. Now I'm just putting some water in there so to loosen up the sweet potato so it's not super thick. This is what it looks like once it comes out of the food processor. Okay, I need to get me a bigger one because I had to do this like 2 or 3 times. All right, that was not fun. So I made a glaze for the sweet potatoes. So it was pretty much like candy yams, the same pretty much ingredients that you would use for your candy yams. So butter, honey, maple syrup, cinnamon, nutmeg, apple pie spice, whatever that you would use to go ahead and throw on your candy yams and place them in the oven is the same thing that I use for the sweet potato mashed potatoes. Now I'm just taking some honey and I'm just drizzling it over the top just to kind of give it a little extra sweetness. I like mine super sweet. I don't know how about you. You can make it however you want, less sweet, more sweet, whatever whatever you're comfortable with. But I like mine sweet, like me. Okay. I use light brown sugar and not dark brown sugar. I used white granulated sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, apple pie spice, vanilla, a half a stick of butter. Okay. Now I'm just going ahead and plating my food because some of the stuff kind of set out, like the asparagus. I just kind of popped those back in the oven a little bit, and the shrimp I popped those back in the oven And because usually glass plates are cold, I stuck my plate in the microwave for a good minute and a half to kind of heat up the plate. So that way, once my food goes onto the plate, it doesn't get cold. Okay, so that's a hack for y'all. All right, that's a hack. If you don't want your food cold, stick your plate in the microwave for a good minute and your plate will be warm, so that way your food stays warm. Okay, now look how I just plated my food. This looked like it came from a restaurant. Okay, it looked like it came from a 5-star restaurant. Like, this whole meal right here is like $80. This whole meal is like $80. And you know what the funny thing is? Even though it doesn't look like a lot, it filled me up. I don't know if it's because of the sweet potatoes, but that base made me full pretty fast. And if you don't like sweet potatoes, you can do mashed potatoes. You don't have to do lamb. You could do salmon. You could do lobster. It's up to you. But this is what my dinner looked like for the night.